Hi everyone, it's Mary. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing the 6th and final card using the January 2018 Hero Arts Kit. So I am going to start by doing some CPR on this Canson XL watercolor paper with both the underlay love and the overlay love stamps. In between each, of course, I'm going to ink it up with some Versamark ink. That's the sticky ink, so that I could then pour some white embossing powder over it. And I say it's CPR because obviously it looks like I'm trying to bring something back to life. So here we go. I am going to pour some powder over it, and I'm going to do this one, and then I skip right to the powder for the overlay love as well, just so you can see what it looks like as you bring it to life, really, with the powder. Once that's done, I'm going to use my awesome Wagner heat tool, and I'm going to heat set that, and we're going to do some emboss resist with some distress oxides. So I'm just going to get that all nice and melted. This card, paper that came in the card kit really inspired me with my color palette. So I chose Ice Spruce, Candied Apple, and Worn Lipstick. And so I'm just going to dip these cards in, and I'm going to make sure that I dry it in between each layer, because I really want these colors to layer on top of each other. This is really the first time that I have been deliberate in doing that. A lot of times I just let it blend a little bit and then play with it, but not really making sure that the layering, because the thing is, I want the Candied Apple to really show up when I want it to show up, and I want the Ice Spruce to really show up. So I'm going to keep doing that back and forth, drying it, etc., until I get what I like. Then I'm going to take the heart die and the other piece of pattern paper that came in the kit, and I'm going to use the shim, which is just cardstock, which is 2 pieces of that is equal to probably about an 80-pound weight. And that's going to allow that intricate die to pop right out of the die, the paper. What am I trying to say? So then I've got this both in the pattern paper and the black. What I'm going to do is layer that up, because I think that the black is too plain and the cardstock gets lost. And so by layering it, I get the best of both worlds. Here I'm going to use some spray adhesive. This stuff is really strong, so you should really use it in a well-ventilated area. I don't know how you define well-ventilated. I guess if you're not locked in the closet someplace, you probably should be okay. Just don't breathe it in. But then I'm going to place these two. I used the liquid adhesive, the spray, because it was just so much easier to put these 2 pieces together. They're so intricate. So once I get those 2 pieces together, I'm going to then cut out my panels with some Lawn Fawn stitched rectangle die cuts. That's just to cut that down so I can put a black mat behind it. And you can see that right there. So that's going to really make all those elements pop. I'm going to use some fun foam on the back of the cardstock, and that's going to give me some dimension as I lay that on top of the black cardstock. Okay, so once I lay them down on the black mat, I'm going to take my embossing powder bag, and I'm going to prep a little black piece of cardstock for my sentiment. Sentiment is going to say love and friendship. I only have one love of my life, and that's my husband. So I need some cards that aren't like lovey-dovey, like you're the one for me. Unless I say, friend, you're the one for me. I guess I could do that. But, so I'm going to make some more friendship cards for my Valentine's Day. So I'm going to, see that I don't know if you saw the one on the right was kind of crooked, so I had to redo that one. I'm going to pop these up on some fun foam and use some tape runner to put that down. And I just do a slightly different layout for both. Nothing too earth-shattering there. I'm going to spray that with spray adhesive again and then put something heavy on it to hold it down. And those are my finished cards. So hopefully you like this quick and simple card. I know it looks a little complicated, but it really didn't take too much time at all to make. So I hope you were inspired by this, and I hope you enjoyed this series. I'd love to hear from you about which card was your favorite in the series. If you like these types of things that I'm doing to try to get the max out of our stamp sets, any feedback you want to provide, that'd be awesome. And I'll link everything I used below. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.